So how many followers do you think Darth Vader had?
Great question. Great question.
I mean, he had the Death Star.
The question, could he force follow?
Hmm.
That would be amazing. Hello, adventurer. The number one question that I get is, how do I get more followers? So I'll answer your question. You don't worry about new followers. Who cares how many followers you have? If there's anything that could help you right now, it would say, do not worry about followers, because it really doesn't matter. You see, influence is calculated by how many people you cause to take an action. So whether that's Instagram, where how many people will comment or like, on Facebook, how many people will like, comment, or share, or on Twitter, how many people will favorite, retweet, or reply. Also, how many people would click on a link. So influence is calculated by how many people take action. That's kind of what influence is that if I'm able to go through and say, hey, I really like this local restaurant, this is one of my favorite products, hey, this is a great vacation spot, and my friends start to do that, start to go to those places, eat at those places, buy those things, that is what influence is. So if I have 10,000 followers and they don't do any of those things, I have no influence. If I have 100 followers and 85% of them go to a restaurant I recommend, then I have crazy influence for those 85 people. That's what you have to start focusing on. Who cares about followers? Start creating influence. So think about this in your own life. Who has influenced you? Forget about social media and technology, just in your life. It's somebody who you respect. It's somebody who you trust. It's somebody who's poured their life into you. You see, it starts to make sense, doesn't it? That is, you go through and start to hug and high five and have conversations. At the end of the day, it's not about building followers, it's about building your influence. That is what is most important. So put the question out of your mind. It really doesn't matter. I couldn't tell you how many followers I have. I don't look at it. Every once in a while, I see the number and it doesn't matter to me. It matters how many people I can affect their lives, how many people that I can help. So at the end of the day, you have to decide, what do you really want? Do you want quality of relationships, or do you want quantity? Like just, I want so many followers and it's like noise, it's nobody's listening, right? Or do you want meaningful relationships that help people? Think about it like this. Hitler had millions of followers. Jesus had 12. Who really was able to influence? So you got to think about it is that when you're following somebody, what you're really doing is you're making an introduction, that handshake that ultimately might be a great friendship. So in my own life, I've only really focused on this one idea: to help my friends and make new friends. And this is where social media is so powerful, is for you to really look at, how can I help my friends? And then following is, hey, how could I make new friends? I'm having that handshake, or somebody shakes my hand. So that's where it really becomes incredible. So I'm looking forward for us to have a great friendship, to share lots of adventures, because your adventure begins right now.